Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, welcome to the stream. My name is Mietek and I will be your tour guide. What we're going to be doing here today is a little bit of the Rana campaign in Songs of Conquest. Rana is the swamp faction, in case you haven't bought the game, don't know about it. And it's the second campaign of the two that are already available in the early access. Freed from the slave mines of Barrier, Rasc of South Creek Flats and a small band of Rana flee and fight their way to the deep marsh and home. But the dangers in the marsh are many, and Rasc must awaken the might of Rana to end the threat from the humans once and for all. From ashes we rise. Mission 1. Life returns to the marsh. Enslaved are the Rana, enslaved are we all. The humans are many, they're big and we're small. They came to the marshes to take us away. They steal all the younglings at night and in day. But no little youngling, the times always change, and we will be free. I know it sounds strange, a wielder will come. His shackles will break, with fury within him, his powers will wake. The rider is come, we sorrow no more. The rider is come, the Rana do roar. Do frogs roar? I can't imagine a frog roaring. And let's go. Rana is my favorite faction so far. Haven't played that much of the other ones, but I really like Rana. Rasc of South Creek Flats had been a slave of the Barians since he was taken from the marsh as a youngling. Day after day, he and the other spawnlings toiled in the mines. He had accepted his fate and the fate of the Rana, for all seemed hopeless. That was until today. Well, frogling, today is your lucky day. I, Captain Xavier Silkspool, have freed you and your fellows. Your chains are broken, and no longer will you work in the mines of House Rosewater. By my hand and my contract, freedom's yours. Ah, so nice of you. In case you haven't seen my playthrough of the Arleon campaign, the appearance of this guy is a bit of a way to place this whole thing in time. A bit of a spoiler, well, something happens to him in the Arleon campaign, and we kind of know that this must happen before the Arleon campaign, then probably just before or at the start of it. So he frees his slave Rasc. Freedom. Thank you, friend of Rana, friend of Rasc. I am friend to no one. I have but my honor and a contract, and this contract have me free you. Come, frogling. Today we are allies, and I would see you safely away. But how can we leave? We can't make our way across the desert and home to the marsh. I've used my talents as a wielder and activated this portal. Just step through it and it will take you far from here, to your beloved swamp. And these weapons will help you evade recapture. Okay, what a nice guy. I bet he has no ulterior motives. The marsh provides. We owe our lives to you, Captain Silkspool. But with these weapons and your aid, we should free the other slaves in the mine. Too late. The alarm has been raised and Alia will come for you. Run home, little Rana. There is no profit in the world for you. Leading his mercenaries through the fires, the gallant wielder, Captain Silkspool, left Rasc and his spawn mates to escape through the activated portal. The energy of the activated portal pushed Rasc and his small band of spawn mates through, and they arrived on the outskirts of their beloved marsh. After quickly claiming a nearby lookout tower, Rasc and his loyal friend Chikam gathered close. Rasc, what should we do? We'll escape north. The old Rana would say to keep Ravager's Peak on our right by day and follow the Water Lily Star by night. Soon we will know true freedom. Slaves no more. Oh, Chikam. We've met Chikam in the Arleon campaign. We can't go here, I assume, yeah, because this is a cliff. Not very clear, but it is a cliff. Wait, let's split. One guy here to get some extra essence, perhaps. Up ahead, some Barian merchants were forcing Rana into cages and preparing them for transport. One of the caged Rana spotted Rasc and his small band of refugees and cried out a warning. You there, get in line with the others and we'll be on our way to the mines of Tempest Dunes. Come on. Hurry up and no one gets hurt. We aren't slaves. Captain Silkspool, friend of Rana, freed us. Silkspool? That's quite the story. Look, we know you're runaway slaves and must be both hungry and lost. House Bellicus will welcome you with open arms. Come peacefully and we will give you extra rations for a week. No, never again. Free the younglings from these transport cages and we will be on our way. That fool Silkspool has armed them. It will be the 12th Moon Massacre all over again and no profits for us. Froglings, we have no quarrel with you. You are free to pass. Rasc couldn't tear his eyes from the frightened younglings in the cages. His heart beat loudly in his ears. His body grew hot with rage. Suddenly, he heard a voice inside his head. Awaken. Rasc felt the pain and rage flow to him from his spawn mates. He felt essence. We aren't leaving without the younglings. Free them now. You dare challenge us, Swamp Spawn. Be thankful we don't clasp iron on your tiny wrists. We'll never wear iron again. Rana, death to the slavers. Free the younglings. Alright, so I suppose we could do it like this with one guy as bait. I don't know. How do I do this? I don't have shooters at all, and I usually like to rely on shooters a great deal. Okay, I guess. Now that I know what's here. Okay, this guy took the bait. He didn't have to traverse through it. So that's a wasted turn. I don't think we can run away. It is what it is, I suppose. It went well. It went well enough. I really want to get shamans. Everything is so much easier with shamans. Rasc and his spawn mates released the chained up Rana, who quickly joined his ranks. Rasc, what happened? We could all feel your power and rage pour into our bodies and strengthen us. We could see you wield magic. Something within me snapped and broke, like the chains around our necks. Perhaps I am a wielder. Maybe I always was. The marsh adapts. I've never heard of a Rana wielder in our time, Rasc. What should we do now? We must free as many Rana as we can and escape into the marsh. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's add here. Actually, no. Like that. I want one here, and I want one here. Done. I think this leads nowhere. We're gonna take this. Okay, we're gonna take this eventually. Rasc and Chikam joined the other escaped slaves to fill their water skins from the pond and drink their fill. Chikam, what is it? I'd forgotten what the marsh smells like. In the mines I could dream about home, imagining my village and the pond where I spawned. But every year I'd lose a little more of that memory. We'll never go back to the mines, my friend. Never. We'll run and run to the deep marsh where the Barians will never find us. Yeah, you do that. There's some cages here. What have we here? More Rana for target practice. Run back to your Borg. Our trade is done for the day. Leave our marsh now, Barian, or we'll feed your body to the bog. Yeah, let's try and feed his body to the bog, like you do. Will this guy be able to shoot us? Probably yes. Ah. We won't be able to reach him in 2 turns, no matter what, I guess. How far does that move? 3. 1, 2, okay. Guess we will just... yeah, do that. I suppose we have to. Can't move, can we? No, there's nothing that would let us move. I should have attacked that guy, honestly. So poorly played. I actually thought I had movement to spare too. Well, doesn't matter. It's just gonna be the first mission. It's probably not that hard. It's probably not that difficult. Fool, what have you done? I've freed you from the Barian oppressors. The Rana are slaves no more. Come with us into the marsh. They have no choice. They will send a mighty wielder after all of us, and the humans always win. Our days are numbered. Life returns to the marsh. We always have a choice, and now we have a Rana wielder, like the legends. Rasc will lead us to safety. The marsh provides. It will take more than one wielder to free the Rana. We'll gather in the marsh until we are a force so great that the desert will tremble from our steps. I've never seen a Rana wielder before. We'll come with you, but if you wish to succeed, persuade more of our spawnlings to join us. Command, I guess. Can't afford more. Okay, now I can afford a little bit more. Might have considered taking EXP, honestly, because EXP is gonna stay with me throughout the entire campaign, and the first mission is probably easy anyway. Which way should we go, Rasc? I'm not sure. The trail keeps taking us south and away from Ravager's Peak. And there's trouble ahead. Can you hear it? I can hear the yips of the Dreth. And if I remember correctly, that is the call of a Ravager. We can't turn back. We must find our courage and face the beasts. Well, if I die today, at least I have seen the marsh once more and fought alongside the Rana wielder. We're stronger together, Chicum. Nothing will keep us from our home. So, if you have played a little bit of Skirmish as Rana, or maybe played the Arleon campaign, you will know that Chicum is probably not going to die here. He's not going to die here, and he's gonna go on to become a wielder, because he is one of the wielders for the Rana faction that you can play as in Skirmish. What to attack first? This or that? Don't know. Go with this. And like that. Do I use him as bait? Yes, probably yes. Let's place them like that. Can he see the mines? He probably can. I would assume. Okay, I guess he cannot. I lost how much? It's a lot of Rana. Okay, we're done. I feel like when you're fighting threats, it's almost better to not attack them and get attacked yourself so that you can retaliate, because I don't know, when you attack them and they have the attack first as a retaliation, it feels so bad. I know it's probably not the case, it's probably not true, but it feels so much like that. I'm gonna take March. Should I take March? Yeah, I think maybe I should. It's a really good skill. It won't help you in combat at all, but it's a very good skill. Okay, we have a nice tent over here. Makes me kind of wonder what's behind the Ravager now. The view is magnificent. It's all desert though. Do you take boots? No, let's take gold. This mission might as well have it might have a segment where you actually get to a settlement and fight someone and build stuff. It might. Huge bird-like beasts with piercing beaks and sharp talons, Ravagers filled the clearing. These were the most feared creatures of the marsh and stood between Rasc's band of refugees and the safety of the marsh. Rasc, I don't want to be food for the Ravagers. Don't be afraid, Chicum. If we don't defeat these beasts, they eat us. At least they are of the marsh, and we won't die as slaves in a mine in a far-off barrier. We'll die free. Life returns to the marsh. Life returns to the marsh. Okay, let's withdraw. Let's make an extra 2 stacks of 1 to get some destruction essence. Destruction, was it? They make creation and destruction actually. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. These are fast. No, let's put him here. Here is better. Do you have anything that deals damage straight on? I don't think we do. We lost 2, that's acceptable. Some of the Ravagers were killed, some run off, but a few retreated and Rasc ordered his troops back. There was something about these creatures that resonated within him. He slowly approached the lead Ravager. Rasc, what are you doing? These are creatures of the marsh, same as us. Something within them calls out to me. He's gonna tame a Ravager. This is madness. They will kill you. No, they will join me. To the amazement of his followers, Rasc reached out a hand, palm up towards the Ravagers, as he'd seen the Barians do with horses. The biggest one bent her neck towards Rasc, and he swiftly climbed on top, mounting the Ravager as a rider. Rasc the First Rider, now his title reads. Their essence is the same as ours. We're all creatures of the marsh. We can tame them, protect them, and they will do the same for us. I can feel them. Rasc, in the legends of old, the Rana rode Ravagers to war. There is another legend my granny would tell us. Something about the rider is come. The rider is come, that's the part. We had that in the poem. The poem at the beginning. save Granny Sawtooth's tails until later. We should hurry and ride deep into the marsh. The Barians will be in pursuit. So I guess they do remember some bits of what it was like in the marsh before they were slaves. Okay, what's wrong? Mask move worked. There was a bit of a glitch there. A visual one, I think. We had a unit show up in a place where there was no unit. Some Rana families had built farms here, hoping that trade and gifts of food would keep them free from the slavers' shackles. We see you riding a Ravager. The legends speak of a day like this. I don't know our legends. I've been in the Barian mines since I was very young. I'm Rasc, spawned in the South Creek Flats. Rasc, the first rider. We shall follow you. Our farms are yours, and we will fight if you can arm us. All Rana are welcome, but we must hurry east. I've heard tales of Barrior's vengeance, and we can't defeat them yet. Okay. Shamans. I like shamans. Let's get hunters. I guess we could take one shaman over Fort. No, it doesn't pay off to take one shaman here. Does not. How come fungus farm gives money? How do you convert a fungus into money? I'd like to know. It would be a very nice ability in real life. Especially if I have a lot of fungus, which I don't, but you know. Bandits. Bandit hideout. Source of riches. If I want riches right now. I don't think riches are what I need right now. This is easy. This is between 1 and 25. Well, the hideout would certainly give me losses. Hand over your valuables and you may live. Humans are all the same. No respect for life, only profit. What do we do? These are very slow. These are a very, very slow unit. Bandits are. So I think we will place our guy over here. Maybe, let's do like that. Unfortunately, the bandit hideout has dreads too, and okay, they have rangers. That's bad. If only I had known, I would have moved the rabbit. Can we reduce the initiative? It's not gonna do anything. Okay, what's better? 10 melee offense or minus 10 defense for them? I guess it's cost less. So. Yeah, and we lost the Ravager. Shame. It was entirely avoidable, I believe. And I don't think we're gonna get it back, a Ravager, because there isn't a castle. We can't build a Ravager dwelling. Scouting, no, I don't like scouting. Command. Or melee. Is he gonna be like a all-in on melee? I like command somewhat more. These make destruction essence, these make creation and arcana, and these make... Okay, so these are the best for essence. Yeah, over there. Wood. I think we're supposed to go to there. Okay. Movement. Right. Let's get this. They are not going to join us. Would you look at that? That's easy. Let's go like this. Let's take a sip of our drink. Okay, it says easy, but there is 10 of them. Do we go for broke and actually try to wall this off completely. With a wall, with an actual wall. Should we count essence? Alright, that went well. Could have played it better. Obviously, because he just walked into the fungi. Maybe he doesn't see the fungi. I wonder. I haven't played against a player who casts fungi, so don't know. A few Ravagers were still standing after the battle, and Rasc approached them with outstretched hands, palms up. He soothed them and led them back to his troops. Mass move. There we go. Gonna make singleton stack here. Like you do. Oh. It did go the right way. A small settlement of Rana had been able to survive here on the fringes of the marsh. As Rasc and his band approached, an old hunter came out to greet them. "Are you the one causing all the ruckus? We had managed to have a peaceful life here. They took your broodlings as slaves. What kind of a life is that?" "A bad one, but life still. The marsh adapts. It is time for Rana to live in the marsh without fear. The marsh provides. The marsh provides. A Rana wielder, just like the legends." "A wielder? I never believed I'd meet a Rana wielder, and never before did I dare to dream of a life without fear. Red reed flats will support you and follow you. The marsh gives life." Yeah, the marsh does a lot of things. It really does. Can we upgrade it? No, we cannot. It has what it has. Probably go here, get the skeleton, get the power up, because the power up is going to stay with us through the rest of the campaign, and we want that. Animated human skeletons stood, their feet mired in the bog and blocking the path. As Rasc and his followers drew close, the skeletons closed ranks and advanced on the Rana. Bound by oath. Bound to God. Disgusting. These are undead humans. Bound by oath. Bound to her. They pollute our marsh. We should destroy them. Life returns to the marsh. There is no place for the undead here. Yeah, let's make life return to the marsh like it should. Like it always should. Let's just wait, because these are slow, right? They're very, very slow. Let's make some stuff. Let's make some surprises for them. I don't know. They probably won't. Walk through that, yeah, I thought so. Should have actually moved that guy back. We could eliminate that guy if we're lucky. We were lucky. to have to work on our own stuff, and we don't want that. That didn't do much. Am I playing too conservatively? No, I guess not, because these shooters will do the trick. Yeah. Awesome. Not punished at all. I don't want Raider. I might want March or Command. Command is honestly stronger in combat, but I don't know, maybe having March will give me an advantage in the future maps on the map scale level, on a strategic level, would you call it? I'm not sure if I would call it that. You get the idea. I will be able to reach enemy castles faster, and they will be still in the earlier stages of the game. And as it became clear that the Roots and the Dragon allies wouldn't submit without a war, the Empress sent for her legions and her wielders. Merkoth, her sword, was the first to arrive. Okay, let's get some extra shamans. Some extra hunters too. Can we upgrade anything? No, we cannot. We can't afford to. Horse. Just for one battle only. Escape the marsh. No, escape to the marsh. Am I not in the marsh already? Remnants of large bones and ancient weapons littered the ground near a strange structure. It seemed a battle had taken place here a long time ago. Rasc, look at the size of this bone. Can you imagine the beast it belonged to? Another marsh creature wiped out by the humans. Why do they hate us? I don't know, Chicum. Who can understand humans? That's true. Humans themselves can't understand humans. I am tempted to go here because it's a level up. Is it a level up? I think it's a level up. A small company of Barian mercenaries stood guard at the border pass. Let us pass, Barian. We return to the marsh. Run along, little run and live. Our contract only states that we should guard this passage. It does not stipulate that we need pursue anyone who flees before us. We're not gonna flee. Why aren't we gonna flee? Well, that's a pretty sweet deal. Ah, a lot of range. A lot of ranged. Should I just... It would have been better if I had that guy over here. That guy over here. You can just get unlucky with these things, I suppose. No, we wouldn't have reached anyway. This step over. What's the deadly range on that? Range 6, deadly range 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. Not gonna move. Okay, this is not slacking, unfortunately. Here's far less. Or far less. He's 1 square less range. There's a lot, honestly, but some good mines turned out to be. Well, that is pointless now. Yeah, let's just kill it. Yeah, let's just kill it. That went well. Surprisingly well, given how my initial configuration wasn't very good for it. I think wasn't very good for facing ranged units. Lima weave. And some mushrooms. There's the XP. Should we go here and get that, or should we go there? I think we should just fight a lot of monsters so that we leave this mission with our Rasc high level. Strong, lots of bonuses, that sort of thing. Don't have enough Glimmerweave for that. Oh yeah, let's just walk around. Strange winged creatures wearing fearsome masks guarded the clearing. Rasc had never seen anything like these before and took a defensive stance as the creatures swarmed towards him. These are really fast. Nasty frogs, no dragons, no frogs. Why are you here? You're not of the marsh, but you're not Darien either. We are not you, we Fae, yes, yes, Fae. Ethil Fae. Should we fight them, Rasc? Well, I guess it's a yes then. No fairly safe. Okay, what about that guy? Go like this. He can go through here, right? It's an elevation of the level that he can traverse. Yeah, you can, because I could. I'm not sure. Should I just give it? Probably yes. Okay, good. Can't attack with it, so it's a bit of a pain. Oh, we need to retreat with that. I suppose like that. I don't know if that's correct though. It was correct. You never know if the AI is gonna do the stupid thing. Often does. And all creatures of the marsh, large or small, winged or scaled, will hear the marsh's song and come together as one. Okay, I did not claim it. What was that? Rasc the Rana drums warn of danger. A large force of Barians has entered the marsh. We must lead the Rana into the deep marsh. We're not ready for a whole battalion of Barians. We'll follow you first, Rider. Escape to them, okay. Confirm. Let's take it. Oh, so this is where you need to escape. Makes you wonder where they will come from. Get the doublet, whatever this is. The Gambison. Maybe actually move that here. That here. We will be able to escape still, I hope. Get the armor and make for it. This dies for sure if I do this. This dies for sure if I do this. Okay, I should have actually attacked a different one. Well, that was maybe unnecessary. Could have attacked smarter, but it won't matter. I suppose the Barian force is so large that you're just not supposed to meet that. Is that for one battle though, that thing? Stone circle. Let's just make a save. Because I don't know all the buildings yet. I've seen that numerous times, it's just that it really takes a time to read through it. Could be an artifact too. There's one battle, so a waste of time. And we won't be able to explore that bit. Because we have to run. We have to hide. Go through here, see what's here. Probably something cool here. I don't know. This is nice because it's a source of knowledge. Should I just waste them? Yeah, I suppose. This I can waste on that guy. And I don't think it's necessary to attack this. Just gonna put a big minefield here. Okay. Was not necessary. The poison managed to finish him off. But if it hadn't, we still had the fungi. Dagger. Actually, maybe it was wrong to take the dagger. Probably was. I should just go for the source of power and run away. He catch me. Where is he there? Let's just wait. No, I want this. I don't think he will. This is a source of knowledge. I want that. 200 XP, that's not a lot. Make a save, just in case we can't take the brute guarding. And we don't make it by going castle and back and, you know, castle. But we will make it. We will make it. He is probably deadly. A large company of Barian mercenaries, led by a huge harem of warriors, stood guard at the only way into the deeper marsh. That's quite the following you have there, swamp spawn. Haven't you heard the stories of what we do when you gather like this? I've heard those stories all my life, but this is a new story. Ha! The mouth on this one will put you back in your place like all the others. Will they though? Will they? Kind of sort of think I want that guy over here. Maybe? Because it's elevated terrain? Maybe? Depends what he has. Well, he has this guy here. Don't like the ranged. I don't know if I should attack that. Probably yes. I probably should. Would be super nice if I had Chaos Step on him, so I could get that guy. doesn't matter. Probably. I guess this might be the very last battle of the mission. Anyway. I don't like the idea of spending this great attack on a single dude. Just like this, but well, whatever. Okay, that was bad. It was a mistake. Should have probably used that too, just because I could. Can I dimension door, for example, that guy here? No, I can't, because it's too far. Let's miss him then. There you go. No level there. Rasc led the Rana, old and young, deeper into the embrace of the marsh. He was leading them home to South Creek Flats. And that concludes Mission 1. Having escaped the mines of Rosewater, Rasc and Cheekham led the Rana deeper into the marsh, hoping that the Barrian House of Rosewater wouldn't pursue them further.
Out of a portal stepped a youngling, hard and mad. He will bring doom to all of us, for now he's just so sad. He went north into the swamp, to the refuge he had sought, but he found some greedy merchants just inspecting what they bought. Enraged by all of this, his essence it was pure. His rage was all of him, their sickness is the cure. He'll fight forevermore and all he will endure. For Rasc the rider, he's death, of that you can be sure.
Alright, that was short and sweet and nice. I liked it. I liked it. Thank you all for watching. I'll probably soon do something very different from gaming on my channel, so if you're here just for Songs of Conquest, you might be disappointed, but if you like tabletop RPG, I strongly urge you to check it out. Yeah, I don't know, maybe follow me on Twitter to see how it develops. It's gonna be cool. Trust me. So yeah, have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. And bye.